Mansa Musa, the wealthiest yet humble king. Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire, is often regarded as the richest man in history. His wealth, estimated at over $400 billion in today's terms, surpassed even the fortunes of modern billionaires. Yet, despite his immense riches, Mansa Musa was known for his humility, generosity, and wisdom qualities that set him apart as a true leader. From a king to a legend, Mansa Musa, born in 1280, ascended to the throne in 1312 after his predecessor, Abu Bakr I mysteriously vanished during an ambitious voyage across the Atlantic. Under Musa's rule, the Mali Empire flourished, controlling vast gold and salt mines that fueled its economy. At the time, Mali produced over half of the world's gold supply, making Musa not just a king, but the custodian of the world's most valuable resource. Despite his enormous wealth, Musa ruled with a deep sense of responsibility. He saw his fortune not as a personal asset, but as a means to uplift his people. He built schools, mosques, and trade centers, ensuring that Mali thrived both economically and culturally. The legendary pilgrimage to Mecca. In 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca, a journey that would cement his legacy. He traveled with a caravan of 60,000 people, including scholars, soldiers, and servants, along with camels carrying hundreds of pounds of gold. The journey was not just a religious obligation, it was a display of Mali's wealth and generosity. As he passed through Egypt, Musa's generosity changed history. He distributed so much gold to the poor and spent lavishly in Cairo that he caused massive inflation, devaluing gold for years. Despite this, he never saw himself as above others. Musa stayed in Cairo for 3 months, engaging in discussions with scholars and ensuring his people were well cared for before continuing his journey. Humble yet powerful. Though wealthier than any king before or after him. Unlike many rulers who surrounded themselves with luxury, Musa often wore simple robes and listened to the concerns of his people. He invested not in personal pleasures, but in the education and prosperity of his empire. One of his greatest achievements was the transformation of Timbuktu into a center of learning. He commissioned the construction of the University of Sankore, which attracted scholars, poets, and traders from across Africa and the Middle East. Under his rule, Mali became not just a wealthy empire, but an intellectual and cultural powerhouse. The end of an era, the birth of a legacy. Mansa Musa ruled until 1337, leaving behind an empire stronger than he found it. Though his descendants struggled to maintain Mali's dominance, his contributions to education, trade, and governance ensured that his name would never be forgotten. Today, Mansa Musa is remembered not just as the richest man in history, but as a humble and generous leader. His story teaches us that true wealth lies